Hey, what's going on, fam? This is J Mac Sports 24/7. I have a bit of a breaking news for you, and really it's not breaking news because most of UNC have already heard this already. UNC fans, we have our first transfer commitment to UNC, to Hubert Davis. His name is Jonathan Powell. He's from West Virginia, 6'9", about 191 pounds. He's considered a three-point specialist. He's a Dayton, Ohio native, averaged 8.3 points, 8.1 rebounds in 30 minutes in 32 appearances for the Mountaineers. He shot 37.8% from the field and 35.2% from beyond the arc his first season with West Virginia. He actually started 23 games. That's a really good plus for this young man coming to UNC. He has 3 years of eligibility to play at the collegiate level. So he only played one season at West Virginia. Out of high school, Powell was a three-star recruit. He was the seventh best prospect out of Ohio, but rose to a 4-star after entering the portal on March 17th. In his senior year of high school, after averaging 19.7 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game, shooting 46.6% from the field and 40% from the three, he was named the 2024 Division I Ohio High School Basketball Coaches Association Player of the Year. So the young man got potential to be a really, really good player for UNC, for Hubert Davis. When he was coming out of high school, he had multiple offers from Division I schools: Ohio State, Xavier, Notre Dame, Michigan State, Indiana, Illinois, Alabama, Cincinnati, Dayton, Texas A&M, Virginia Tech, and Ohio before choosing West Virginia. Initially, he chose, I believe, Xavier until their coach was fired or resigned or something like that. Then he went to West Virginia his freshman year. Seeing his length, for me, he will be able to switch 1 through 3 when playing defense, because HD Hubert Davis loved to play the switching defense. I think he is definitely built for that. I can see our 5-star recruit Caleb Wilson being double teamed on the blocks, and Jonathan Powell on the wing, keeping the defense honest, freeing up Caleb Love to do his business as he should. He played 83% of West Virginia's minutes in conference play, and was the Big 12 was although the Big 12 was a better conference than the ACC. Because of that, I see him really mixing well with the ACC players. Again, the Big 12 conference was a little bit better than the ACC this year, so I don't see a really big issue for him coming into our conference. My last word on JP is he immediately hit the UNC weight room this summer. I see his progression, no doubt. We'll see him get stronger. He will be taught to crash the boards. I think his biggest progression I see Powell will be his defensive skills. He has the frame to become a hybrid, and I'm saying this is from me, a hybrid Jackie Manuel, Justin Jackson, a defensive specialist who can lock down the opposition's best shooter, and a pop and shoot assassin. Now, I don't know he has that floater that Justin has. I have not seen that, but I did go on YouTube and saw some footage of him, and he's a pop and shoot. Now, he don't need to, and he can dribble and get his shot off, so he don't need assistance to get his shot off. He can do this on his own. So that being said, this is what we have so far. If no one wants to leave the team, other than Jalen Washington and Elliot Cadeau, we have incoming freshman, 6'9", 5-star Caleb Wilson, 205 pounds. I think it's important to list the weight of these players, and that is what I love about when March Madness come. I'm going to digress just a little bit here. When we see March Madness and we see CBS and ESPN don't do this, Fox don't do this. I don't see anyone do this other than CBS, and they've been doing this since I can remember. I mean, if you watch the game, before the game, at the tip-off, they put both the starting five up, CBS. They give you their height and their weight and their position. And I think that's important to see how they're going to play the starting five. Streets and Smith, I don't know if they still around. It's a sports magazine. It used to be back in the day. And they would list these players by their height and their weight and their position. And for the most part, the other sports shows broadcasts leave out the weight. And I think it's important because you want to see how strong, how big your player is. So Caleb Wilson's coming in at 6'9", 205. He will gain some weight. I don't know we're going to how to be the beneficiary of his weight gain because he's going to be a one and done. But he's coming in at 205. We have Jonathan Powell, as I just spoke of, 6'6", 191 pounds. He definitely would benefit from a weight gain, from the off-season weight program, get into the gym, to get a match with the coaching staff, the players that come on the off-season. I see Jonathan Powell really improving. Again, I think I heard Dean Smith, or it's always said that Dean Smith said the biggest jump for incoming player is from their freshman to their sophomore year, and you get to really see the really potential of the player in their sophomore year. Then we have incoming freshman Isaiah Dennis, 6'5", 175 pounds. He's a combo guard. Another combo guard, Derek Dixon, 6'3", 190 pounds. I think that's a really good size for a 6'3" guy. Actually, Seth Trimble is 6'3" and 195 pounds. So these are our incoming guys thus far. We got Caleb Wilson, 6'9", 205. Jonathan Powell, 6'6", 191. Isaiah Dennis, 6'5", that's a big guy, 175, and then 6'3", 190. We won't have any more small guards in the backcourt. Okay, here's coming off the bench. Who's returning and potential to return if everyone stays? James Brown, 6'10", 215 pounds. He's only going to get stronger. Cabe Tyson, 6'7", 200 pounds. I think he has another year of eligibility remaining. And he should have, and I think this offseason, it should give him some more confidence. It should really give him some confidence to play next season in the ACC. Seth Trimble, 6'3", 195 pounds. If he stays, he's only going to get stronger, more confident, because he gained a lot of confidence off season. Drake Powell, 6'6", 195 pounds, hoping that he stays. He already is on the NBA draft charts, hoping that he stays. Ian Jackson, 6'4", 190 pounds. Nice weight there at 6'4". I just hope that he stays. And then we have Vin Allen Lubin, 6'8", 230 pounds. We know what he can do. I can see him at the power forward, bringing in a maybe 6'11", 6'10" center from the transfer portal. It's not closed yet. But here is the caveat. Here is the ace in the hole, if I can say that. Everyone is forgetting about this one player, Jaden High. Jaden High did not play for UNC last season because there was some issues. 6'10", 225 pounds. Now, this reading of him, his weight was, last year, I believe. So I'm not sure if he's even stronger and bigger by now. This is what I'm hearing about, or what I've read, I found in my research on Jaden High. He enrolled in UNC for the spring, this past spring semester. So he stayed at the school. He was unable to rejoin the team this season, which we all know. The reason why I'm hearing there was some off-the-court issues. Sources indicate that High was dealing with some off-the-court issues that led to his departure from Chapel Hill and subsequent suspension from the university and team. I'm told that he was working out despite not being on the team. He has been working out with the team in the Smith Center all this time on his own, not with the team, but on his own. And so it is really a high probability that Jaden will be with UNC next season. So we have what? So if everyone stays and everyone that's coming in comes, we have a 6'9" in Caleb Wilson. We have a James Brown who's 6'10". We have Jaden Howe who's 6'10", and we have Vin Allen Lubin who plays bigger than what he is. And so we have a lot of guys that's got 6'6", 6'6", 6'5", 6'4". The smallest in height is 6'3". So there's no more 6 feet. There's no more 6'1s on our basketball team next season. I am excited. I know there's some who's more pessimistic than being optimistic. I am the one going to see the bottle half full about our UNC basketball program. I am still supporting Coach Davis. I have read where, and I'm not comparing him to Coach Smith by any means, but if any comparison, I will say that in his first 5 seasons with UNC, the UNC faithful wanted to run Dean Smith out of the gym, out on the rails. They wanted to get rid of Coach Smith. So if you don't believe me, you go ahead and do your research and find out yourself that they wanted to get rid of Coach Smith. And I'm glad they did not, because he made history with UNC, and he's the greatest coach that we've ever seen and will probably ever have. That being said, I'm J Mac Sports 24/7. I want to give you my rundown on this new commitment that we have in Jonathan Powell from West Virginia. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that play button for me in the future. And by all means, hit the like button and share the video. I'm J Mac, and I'm out.